You guys, I'm so excited for this. So, as I told you in my last video, I did not make my save the dates in the last video because I hadn't got my pictures back. Well, today, our photographer sent us the gallery, and oh my gosh, they are absolutely perfect. I've already glanced through them and, you know, looked at them a little bit, but I'm going to look through them on my computer so I can see the bigger picture, and then I'm going to pick one, and I'm going to make our save the dates with them, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do all that, and tell you how much that I'm going to end up spending. It's not going to include everything I'm using for the save the dates because right now I'm not 100% sure, but it'll be a ballpark range. So let's get into looking at these pictures. This is just his website. This is the direct link that he sent me, and then I'm going to click on ours. And we did this in Charlotte, Kings Mountain area at Crowder's Mountain. So this is just like a little tutorial or whatever. And then I'm just going to click open, and you're going to get to see them all with me. Of course, I love them all, and there are so many, I'm never going to be able to pick just one. I don't know how I'm going to do it. But yeah, this photo shoot did not turn out exactly how we thought it was going to, just because the trails online were different than the ones in person, and there was a lot less detail online than when we got there. So we kind of got not where we thought we were going to end up, and we were supposed to be on this overlook, but then that just didn't happen. So we ended up just doing on the trail, and honestly, I still could not be happier with how they turned out. I think our photographer was really worried that we weren't going to like them, but they are so great, and who cares if we're on top of a mountain overlook? Like, these pictures are beautiful, and we had such a good time. So he just took a couple pictures of my ring and stuff, and then like close-ups. So that was a lot of fun. And, you know, of course, us PDA and all that good stuff that I don't love. I do know that I need a picture that I can at least crop down, because our save the date, it's like a landscape-ish where the picture goes. So I don't want one that's going to be completely vertical and portrait type thing. So I am kind of looking for something that I know I can crop. And if, like, our legs are out of it or something, that's fine. But I don't want, like, Jonathan's head to be cut off or something. These pictures were a little awkward just because I didn't really know what to do with my hand. But other than my super awkward hand, I love this picture so much. I kind of look like he's holding a pregnant belly, but I promise that he's not. And then just some more edits and stuff. Again, my awkward hand. I didn't know what to do. I feel like it was not natural in that, but all the other pictures, they looked good, but I just didn't know what I was doing. And then my snaggletooth that I absolutely hate, but whatever. And then just in black and white. And Jonathan hates his hair in all these pictures, but I don't even like pay attention to that because he's a guy. It's his hair. His hair's not what people are looking at. I promise him. This one, he looks so fed up with me already, and this was like at the beginning. I do like these, but I think for our save the date, I want us to have a picture that both of our faces show, so people in his family that have never met me can like know who I am, kind of, and vice versa. So just a lot of ring pictures and some more PDA. I really love this picture. I may end up using it just because Jonathan's actually smiling and you can see both of our faces, and I don't know, I just really love this picture a lot. And our feet will get cut out, but it's not that big of a deal because it's just our feet. Or one of these. I like how the sun is like coming through the back. I don't know. I'm so excited. I've been waiting on these for literally 4 days, and I think that's it. But I'm like so impatient. I wanted them all like immediately. So now that they're here, I like this one because, I don't know, we look happy and stuff. Jonathan always looks like he hates me, but I look so cute. Look how in love I am. Aww, I'm so happy. And then we tried dancing, but me and Jonathan like square dance, so it's not as elegant and pretty in pictures as like slow dancing. I liked this one too, but you can't really see Jonathan's face, so not gonna use that one. And then we did this, and these were cool because I don't know if you guys can tell, but at the bottom it kind of looks like there's like water and it's like a mirror, but he was just like holding a thing under his camera lens to make it do that, and I didn't really know what it was doing at the time, but now that I see it, it's so cool. I really like this too, but you can't really see our faces that good, so I don't think I'm going to use that. I really like the one of us just standing so far. That one's my favorite for the save the date. This one's cute too, but I feel like my leg looks kind of awkward. He was like trying to dip me, and I don't know, I'm not very elegant or anything like that, so this is what you get. I like these too, but I'm not looking at the camera. Jonathan looks good. He looks like he's struggling to hold me up, but I love them so much. He was just glad because he got to touch my butt. I do like these, but I don't like, because if I put it on the save the date, this is pretty much what it will look like, and I don't know, I don't like how you can't really see our faces for the purposes of the save the date. For the picture, I love it, but for the save the date, I don't think this is it. And I really like this one because we're just like genuinely happy and laughing, but again, you can't really see Jonathan's face perfectly. So I don't know, that's the only reason I don't want to use it for the save the date. I like this one because again, we're both just laughing, but I don't know. There's too many to choose from. These were so funny. He was holding me up and like my boots kind of blended with my pants. That was kind of a mistake on my part. So I look super, super tall, especially compared to Jonathan, who's already really tall. But I love these. These were so fun to take. And I just kept feeling like he was going to drop me. This one, joke's on you guys, because the photographer told him to say something funny in my ear. And funny is not what it was. I'll just tell you that. Can we just talk about, I'm freaking cute in this picture? Like, yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes. I'm cute. I'm sorry. I really like this picture of me. Also, I look freaking good in these pictures too, so I'm just gonna toot my own horn a little on these, but he told me to be serious and I just kept laughing, so the fact that I'm not laughing in these is honestly a miracle. I also really like this picture of us, but I'm afraid it might be too far away for the save the date. Like, I'd have to zoom in a lot, and I'm afraid that once I print it, it might not be as great, just because I'm literally getting them printed at Walmart because I'm trying to save money. So I really do love these so much. Oh man, oh, these were so much fun. I'm so in love. I'm gonna look at these literally every spare second I have. You can guarantee that. Like, look how cute this is. This would be cute, but I don't know. I'm torn. I don't know which one I want to use. I squeezed Jonathan's titties before this picture. I love pictures like this because, like, they're not posed. Like, the candids are my favorite, but I don't know. Look at Jonathan. Oh my god. I freaking love him. Look at us. We're just a beautiful couple. I don't care what you have to say. I'm being so cocky right now, but I don't even care. Like, look at us. Freaking power duo right here. Power duo. We just walked 3.5 miles and we still killed it. I'm just saying. So I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna download them. Literally, there's just a button at the top where you download all of them. So I'm gonna go through and do that, and I'll come back and I will show you how I'm making our save the dates and where I'm getting them printed. Alright guys, so I have now went through the pictures. I picked out a couple of my favorites. I'm so indecisive. I just love them all. And it was really difficult, so I asked my mom, I asked Jonathan, and I asked several of my friends which one they thought would look the best on a save the date. So I narrowed it down to these 7 pictures. This one, the first one over here, I really do like this one, and Jonathan has like a genuine smile, but I just felt like it was kind of plain and like that would work fine, but I wanted something a little more like lovey-dovey and stuff. So that's why we're not picking that one. And then same for this one down here, the middle one on the bottom row. That one we're just kind of standing there, so that's why I didn't really want to use that one. So then the second one on the top, I really, really like this picture of me and of Jonathan, but you can really only tell that Jonathan's like smiling, like genuine happiness when you zoom in really close. So when you print it, you might be able to tell, but a lot of people, like my mom and Jonathan both, were like, we can't really see his face. So for my family that's never met him, like obviously they know what I look like they should be able to see him too. So that's why I ended up not choosing that one, but that was definitely my first choice. And then this one down here in the left hand corner, I really liked this one too, but around my eyes it was a little dark, so I was afraid that when it printed it was gonna be like a little too dark. So we're not going with that one. And then this one I really like Jonathan's expression, but again, you can really only see it if you zoom in a lot. And then this one up here, my eyes are closed, which I love this picture, but Jonathan didn't like it of himself, and then my eyes are closed. So we decided to go with this one because you can see Jonathan's face. I'm like smiling, laughing, and you can see my ring right here. So that's why we're going with that one. So to make this, I'm going to go over to template. So on template, I clicked my save our date or whatever, and then I'm going to upload the image. I'm gonna have to go find it. So now that I have this picture uploaded, I'm gonna go ahead and delete this one. At first I thought I was just gonna be able to replace it, but earlier when I was playing around with it I realized that I couldn't. So I'm just gonna delete this, and honestly I'm gonna have to redo this whole save the date because like I said before, I was playing around with it earlier and it didn't quite work how I wanted it to, but it's gonna be fine. I'm just gonna have to resize things a little bit, which is totally fine because I love doing stuff like this anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. So I'm just gonna center that vertically and horizontally, and then I'm gonna go up here and send it to the back. And as you can see, the words that are already on here were black, so I'm gonna go in and change them to white and probably move them around a little bit. So I'm just gonna kind of fast forward through that because it's gonna be a little bit of a process. So now that I have done all of that and got it how I like it, I'm going to download it as a JPEG because when I upload it, I'm going to have it as an image because that's technically what it is an image print. I'm actually ordering these off of Walmart. I was going to order them off of Office Depot, but I realized that it was going to take 3 to 5 business days because they didn't have the option to pick them up in store. But at Walmart, they do have the option to pick them up within 24 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and go over here and activate my cash back because y'all know I love a good deal, and I get 6% cash back with the photo center, so I'm gonna do that for sure. I'm already logged into walmart.com, and I just go over here, scroll down to photo and personalized shop, and then I'm doing cards and invitations. And then whenever you get there, if you scroll down past the pre-made ones, you can just upload your design cards. So I'm gonna do this one. It's a 5x7 card. And I'm pretty sure these come with envelopes, and then you just get to pick what size you want. So I'm using a 5x7. I just want a square. And then I'm doing matte photo paper just because it's not going to be that much different than cardstock, I don't think, and it's a little bit cheaper. And then just a blank envelope. So I do need 100 of them. So as you can see here, for 100 of these, it's going to be $49, and then all I have to do is literally upload my image, and then it comes with the envelopes and everything. So yes, this isn't going to be the highest quality I could possibly get, but honestly, I'm fine with that because, again, these are just going to be hanging on a fridge for a while, and then a lot of people are probably just going to throw them in the trash anyway. So I'm going to upload what I just downloaded. As you can see, I've downloaded all of our pictures. So I'm going to go over here, upload this, and I'm hoping that it's going to work how I want it to. So I need to rotate this just because it is sideways, and for some reason it's showing up a little blurry on here, I feel like. So I'm hoping that it doesn't come out blurry. So once I've got all this done, obviously I'm just going to hit next. I don't need a back, and I'm not adding anything to here. For the return address, I'm just going to write it. So I'm going to add it to my cart. I just finished placing my order, and it cost me $52.43 for 100 5x7 save the dates at Walmart. That came with the envelopes. It was going to cost me like $150. Maybe not quite that much, but over $100 to order them from somewhere like Zola or The Knot or something like that. And while those websites are great for other planning things, they are not the go-to option if you're trying to save money on save the dates or invitations or anything like that. So I definitely recommend making them yourself, especially because it is literally so easy. Literally so easy. Once I get them, I will show you what they look like, and yeah, we'll finish the video out then. Alright guys, secured the package. It was done like 3 days early, and I got an email saying that it had been delivered to the store. But then it was like, we'll tell you when it's ready. So I just called, and they were like, yeah, it's ready, because it was telling me it wasn't going to be ready for another like 4 days. And I didn't want to wait that long, so I just called. So we're going to open them, and I'm just praying that they look as good as they did on my computer. Which obviously they're not going to look as good as they did on my computer just because of the type of paper it's printed on. Like, it's not going to be perfect, but I'm hoping for the best. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm nervous. Okay, so it came with all these envelopes, and then it's in this little box, and it has like the things I ordered, and then a lot more envelopes. So we're probably good on envelopes. Moment of truth. Oh, wait, these actually look way better. These I thought these, oh my god, I thought that these were gonna be like a matte kind of thing. They're flipping glossy. Guys, look, I know the window's behind me, but look how good they turned out. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I didn't think they were gonna look this good. I thought, like, it's basically like a picture, like paper. I thought it was gonna be a little more like cardstockish, but it's not. But this looks way better, so it's not like pixely and stuff. Like, it's actually really clear. Oh, I'm so excited. These turned out way better than I thought. And there are so many of them. Wow. 10 out of 10. Walmart came through. So, like I told you guys before, these cost me for 100 of them and all the envelopes. It came together in one box. For all of this, it was $52.43. And then the template that I used to make this from Etsy was $3.90. So that brings me to a grand total of $56.33 for 100 save the dates and envelopes. And you know how much it was going to cost me on like the knot or wedding wire? It was going to be like $150. So again, I saved like $100. Now the only thing I have to do is address them myself, and I didn't even get the return address, so that's kind of irritating, but like it ain't nothing but a thing. I'm just gonna write my return address on here and then write the addresses and then the ones I need to put stamps on. So obviously the stamps are gonna cost a little bit of money, but it's gonna cost that much like for anybody unless you're delivering every single one of them, which for us is absolutely not possible because there's people that don't live here. But we are going to try to hand deliver as many as we can, so that's gonna save us a lot. I'm not exactly sure how much postage is gonna be, but I'm gonna guess probably like 30 bucks. Just because I am hand delivering so many of them, like probably half of them I'm hand delivering. So it'll probably be like $30, I'm assuming. And you'd have to pay for postage even if you bought them on like a wedding website. So honestly, it doesn't even matter. I'm so happy with how these turned out. Like, I really cannot get over it. Oh wow, they're so shiny. And like, I personally love the shiny look a lot better. So I'm really happy with these, and I 10 out of 10 recommend doing them from a template on Etsy and printing them off at Walmart because they were ready in 2 days. It told me it was going to be 5 to 8 days, but it was literally 2. I just had to call and ask because I kept up with the tracking because I'm crazy. So yeah, a grand total of $56 and then however much it's going to cost for postage. But yeah, I love these, definitely recommend. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below for more wedding and house content coming soon and more money saving tips, especially when it comes to DIY wedding stuff, because my mom is a killer at that and I'm getting much better at it, and this was seriously the best idea I had, was getting them printed at Walmart instead of ordering them off of a website. So definitely recommend that you do that, and I will see you guys in my next video.